Inside California, upper class living, salaries versus the lifestyle you actually get for your money. I got a little sneak peek into this world when I toured The Park in Santa Monica, a very luxury building. And I did this for last week's video, which I did the cheapest apartment in Santa Monica to one of the most expensive ones. And that was, like I said, The Park. It is a luxury building. To give you an idea of how much it really costs, the cheapest apartment is $4,450 for a studio. Yes, you heard me right, a studio apartment. And it goes all the way up to $20,000 for their nicest 3-bedroom. And this apartment happens to be in Santa Monica, California, a very nice location, but these luxury buildings are all over the world. And they give you a different lifestyle than you're going to get in any other type of apartment building. And we'll go into like what this lifestyle is really like and what your daily life would be like if you live there. But first, I needed to know, how much money do you actually have to make to afford to live in these buildings? Because I'm like, I would love it, but I know my salary is not going to be paying for that apartment building. Now, like I said, the cheapest option is $4,450. And that gives you an idea of the minimum amount of money you have to make to live there. Because apartments expect you to make 2 to 4 times the rent in income. So let's say you only had to make 2 times the rent. That is still $8,900. And if you had to make 4 times the rent, that is, and yes, I have my notes to make sure I give you the right numbers, $17,800 a month. And if you're one of those people that looks at things more in a year's perspective, like a salary perspective, how much money would you have to make a year? $106,800 to $213,600 a year just to afford a studio apartment. That is absurd to me. That is crazy. But I do understand that some people do make this kind of money. There is another YouTuber, Monica Church. I love her videos, same with her sister. And she's very open about her income, her finances, and she did a video recently on her spending in a given year. And she also explained how much she makes in a year. And she makes $460,000 a year, or at least she did the last previous year. And that means she could afford to live there. I could not afford to live there, so, feel free to hit that like button and the subscribe button. Maybe someday I'll get paid, maybe a little bit for doing these videos. Now let's paint a picture of what that life would really be like if you could afford to live there. What it would be like when you get home from your day. Well, you're gonna start off with the fact that when you get home from work, you are going to valet park your car. Like you do at like a 5-star really fancy restaurant? Yeah, you're gonna do that every single day for your car, or you can actually pay extra to park your own car, which I thought was a little odd, but either way, you're gonna pull up, you're gonna hand them your keys, you're gonna walk inside, not worrying about parking or anything, not worrying about having to go from the garage up to the apartment building, you're already gonna be there. Nice and easy. And if you want to go home and you want to relax a little bit, you can hit the spa inside your building with a Himalayan salt sauna, a steam room, heated loungers, massage and meditation rooms. Yes, you heard me right. All of that is in your frickin' building. But if you want to pick up the pace a little bit, you can hit the 3-story gym. Or as they like to call it, the fitness center. You can hit the 3-story fitness center that is inspired off of Equinox. Yeah, that really expensive gym? Well, that gym is in your apartment building. And it also has a fitness program that includes yoga classes, group classes, personal training, and 24 access to all of the equipment that includes Woodway and Peloton equipment. Yes, that is insane and amazing and probably better than any other apartment gym that you will see. I know it's better than my apartment gym that is so old that the rust makes it hard to pull the thingies. But either way, now if that's not enough for you, if you think like, oh yeah, that's great, but that's still not worth the amount of money that the rent is, because again, we're talking about the mid-$4,000s for a studio apartment. That is more than my 2-bedroom apartment 15 minutes away. But either way, if that wasn't enough, there is a 1-acre park on the rooftop. Yes, you heard me right. 1-acre park that is broken up into 4 sections. The first section, well, depending on which side you're starting from, is the farm with a dog park. Not just like a little tiny strip of grass, there is a full-out dog park area for you to take your dog out to use the bathroom. You don't even have to go to the street. And there is also a garden, which I will admit when I toured, it was a little bit dead compared to what it looks like in the renderings, but I'm imagining they're gonna, you know, get a little bit better with that garden. They've only been open since January, but still, they have a garden on the rooftop. Like, I wish. Like, I wish, but I don't know any, like, rich person that wants to garden. There might be those people out there, but, like, I would like that in my building. I'm the one that can't afford the stuff at the farmer's market. But either way, there is also dining areas that have grills and seating areas with tables and fire pits and, oh my goodness, so many different lounge spaces. And then on the next rooftop, it's the Oasis. And the Oasis has a pool, and it's kind of similar to a Miami style like hotel pool with lounge chairs. It is gorgeous and amazing, but it's only 3.5 feet on the deep end. And then there is a giant grass area, and there is going to be a bar in the future. So they have not gotten the delivery of the bar yet or the proper permits to be able to actually serve alcohol yet, but hopefully they will in the future. But come on, your own bar on your rooftop of your apartment complex. I wish. And then the next rooftop is the garden. This actually isn't where the garden is, because like we said, that was in the farm rooftop area, but the garden area, I'm guessing it's called that because there is a bunch of gorgeous plants. And this area is just a seating fire pit area with just different little nooks that you can hang out in with your friends. And then the last rooftop is called the field for a very good reason. It actually has a huge like fox fake grass area, and they also hold events there, so they'll do workout classes, they'll do movie nights, concerts, so many different things. You're really getting a lifestyle in this building, not just amenities. And then also there is the third story of the gym. Yes, the third story of the gym is on the rooftop. Yes, it is amazing and wonderful, and it is also mostly charged by solar panels. They are a green building where the other section of the rooftop past all of the amenities is a bunch of solar panels, and there's even some solar panels incorporated in the design of the areas that you actually hang out in. That is amazing and wonderful. And now if that wasn't enough, there is a library workspace and also Wi-Fi throughout all of the amenity areas, even Wi-Fi included in your rent in your apartment, so you don't have to set up or worry about any of that. And also, in addition to the library work area, there is butler service and package delivery to your door, laundry and dry cleaning services, surfboards, cruisers and bike rentals, pet care and grooming, car wash and detailing, and a few more things that are all on site in the building. This is a different type of lifestyle, like, oh my goodness. The version of car washes and detailing in my building is that one time where they had to move my parking space because the sprinkler was hitting my car. Not the same lifestyle, but it's okay. I love my building, as I say in like a high-pitched voice.
At first, I was like, ah! But now, I'm fine. Totally fine. I don't know why it's coming out all loud and squeaky, because really, I'm fine.
It's like, I'm fine, you know? But either way, it's amazing they have all of this on site. And then even on the ground level, they incorporated what's the opposite of residential? Commercial spaces. They incorporated commercial spaces, which is soon going to have a Trader Joe's inside of it. So basically you never have to leave your building because all of the amenities and all the services that you could need are basically all in the building. That's just another way of living. I really do wonder though what Graham Stephan would think about paying that much money for rent. Because that is insane. Like I said, that is some people's salaries. And is it really worth it for that lifestyle? But you're paying for the living experience. You're not paying for a bedroom like you are in a lot of other buildings. You're paying for all of these amenities that would cost so much more money if you want to do them separately or join a club or join an Equinox. Like that stuff costs money and you're getting that mostly included in your rent. And also all the conveniences from the packages coming to your door, to you not having to park your car, to your guests also being able to valet park their car. It's amazing, and I do think that if I made enough money to still be able to afford to travel, create generational wealth, own property, then I would say that the rent there is probably 100,000% worth it. You are literally getting a lifestyle and so many perks for living there. But if I didn't make enough money to do all that in addition, I have no idea how you could justify spending that much money on rent when that is more than mortgages on most houses. even $1 million house, a lot of times you can get for the same amount of money. So it's kind of crazy to justify that for a studio in an apartment building. Kind of crazy, but let me know what you guys think, and I will see you next Wednesday with another video. And feel free to check out last week's video where you can actually tour inside of that building and more affordable buildings literally across the street. Let me know what you think and the difference between those, and I hope you have a great rest of your morning, evening, night, whatever it is for you. Please hit that like button and the subscribe button down below before you leave, and have a great day.